Ladies and gentlemen, your next roaster is the Shane Doan of comedy. Like Shane, he's old, and he too probably should have retired years ago. Ladies and gentlemen, one of my closest pals, Mr. Jimmy Schubert. Here he is.
Ricky Bronson, everybody! Keep it going for Ricky Bronson, eh? Fucking Ricky Bronson! You guys got a lot of dental real estate. I swear to God, Ricky, your asshole must be jealous at all the shit that comes out of your mouth. Rick Bronson, ladies and gentlemen, the man's a magician, he's a comedian, he's a club owner. It's like a douchebag hat trick right there. Rick Bronson's House of Comedy, huh? How could it be a house of comedy if it's in a mall, Rick? Houses stand by themselves. It's more like Rick Bronson's kiosks of comedy. No, the comedians are okay, but they serve a hell of a soft pretzel. And this week's headliner, Chris Frangiola. Yeah, probably recognize him from Chelsea Lately. You know, even Chelsea Handler doesn't use that credit anymore, Chris. You should pitch a new show called Have You Seen Chris Frangiola Lately? A show about you not appearing on television in the last 5 years. I have a new show. Oh, do you? Well, good. It's about fucking time. We're here to roast the legendary Shane Doan, the Phoenix Coyote. Lifetime Phoenix Coyote. Phoenix Coyote sounds like something Chris Frangiola would pay a hooker an extra $50 to perform on him. Hey, if you could just finish up with the Phoenix Coyote, that would be fantastic. Paul Bovine's here.
Bovine.
Well, what the fuck, Rick? It's Bovine. I look at it, it says Bovine. By the way, I think it's pretty horrible with Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, with you and the new Green Deal, about the bovine flatulence calling you out like that. We were talking before the show, and she said she had a doctor's appointment. She went to the doctor because her husband wanted to have anal sex, and the doctor said, sure, that's fine, as long as you do as well. And she said, yeah, well, I'm curious. He said, well, just make sure you use plenty of lubrication and you don't get pregnant. She said, you can get pregnant having anal sex? He said, sure. Where do you think Michael Turner came from? Now loosen up, people. It's a roast, all right? I'm sitting over here, you callous on your feelings, sitting there taking all this shit from other people. Earl Skakel and Joe Bartnett are here. A couple of goons. Those guys are so big they look like all three of the Hanson brothers. It's a shame they're not as good as actors. Earl Skakel, look at that man. You know, he jerks off a lot. Look at him. When he walks down the street with those glasses on at night, cars hit their high beams at him. I can't blame him for being the way he is. He didn't get a lot of attention from the ladies when he was younger. He saw about as much action as the 9 button on the microwave. I mean, look at him. Who would fuck that? Seriously. His penis just filed a restraining order against his right hand. He likes to go home after a long night and jerk off like Miggs from Silence of the Lambs. In fact, last time he squirted, needle cartilage came out. That can't be good. But he does a great impression of Louis C.K. Anyway. Come on, loosen up. Joe Bartnick's here. Joe Bartnick told me an interesting story. The other night he fell asleep on his hand and Sometimes when guys do that, they fall asleep on the hand, they put the hand down their pants. It feels like someone else is down there. It's called the stranger. Joe said he gave himself the reverse stranger the other night. He sat on his dick till it fell asleep and he beat off, and it felt like he was doing it to somebody else. George LaRock's here. He's a mountain of mad flesh. Look at that guy. And Earl Skakel's wearing an actual George LaRock jersey. He was going to get the cup, but he could use it as a helmet. George was a legendary NHL player. The man got in a lot of fist fights. I got mad respect for you, George. Any African American man who's willing to learn how to ice skate just so he could beat the hell out of fucking white dudes. The man took a lot of shots. He took more shots to the chin than Stormy Daniels. People, loosen up, will you? It's good to see Shane here. It's good to see him after the accident. A lot of people know he went ice fishing and he got hit by a Zamboni. Just nice to see him put around again. He was a lot like the Titanic. You know, they were both great till they hit the ice. Lindsay Fry's here. Yeah. Yeah, Lindsay's here. Competitor. Every good as any man who played a game. In fact, she's hung like a donut. Oh, come on, people, it's a roast. What you think was going to happen, huh? I was going to go out and juggle? Huh? I got nothing on Bruce Cooper. I Googled him. 9 white guys popped up. Nothing. Fucking nothing. Well, listen, it was a pleasure and honor to come out here. And I mean, I know, you're a legendary NHL player. 19 years in the NHL. It's incredibly difficult to do with the same team. It's fucking an anomaly. You never see that in sports anymore. So I waste all my good roast shit on fucking Rick Bronson. You're going to go off light. I just was an honor to come here and roast you, and thanks for having us. And it's all for a good cause. And thank you, people, for coming out. Thank you, Rick Bronson, for putting it together. Shane.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Jimmy Schubert, everybody. Shooby-doo.